Football 101 with Coach Bret Bielema. Brought to you by Carl, the official health provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.
All right, welcome back to Football 101. Martin O'Donnell, joined as always by Coach Bret Bielema. And Coach, we're here in the updated and expanded Irwin Indoor facility. What was newly done to this, expanded a little bit? What do you use the extra space for?
Well, since I got here, it's been this way, but I understand they've added a little bit more space. It's an unbelievable facility. Actually have 100 yards altogether, but it's 80 yards of field space, 10 yards of end zone on both sides for 100 yards together. It's very, very serviceable for days when really the only time we ever come in here is if there's lightning. I really believe as a program, when it's at its worst, we got to be at our best. So we practice outside, whether it's rain, sleet, snow, whatever the conditions are, we practice outside.
No, that's great, and they've done a great job with it. And so, last week, obviously, tough game against Maryland. What do you take away from that game? What do you want the team to take away from that game?
Well, the steps that we're taking, right? I would like them to be more wins, obviously, but the fact that we came off that Virginia game, made a lot of corrections, made some personnel changes, those are easy to see. But I really asked our guys to concentrate on two areas, right? Reaction to adversity, and I thought for the most part they had some difficult moments. They overcame it. And then the other thing is just the confidence to play at the level that you need to win in the Big Ten. And really all three phases did that at times. My point to them was for about a 60-minute game, we did a lot of good things for about 57 minutes. All those 3-minute segments on offense, defense, special teams come at different times. We got to put together a 60-minute game and make it happen.
So, here, fifth game of the year, first Big Ten road game, what's the conversation like that about? Obviously, going to Purdue, you've been there before. Some of these guys have played there before, but what's the conversation this week about playing a Big Ten road game, but then adding the rivalry component on top of it as well?
So we're obviously 1-1 in Big Ten play. Both those games have been at home with Nebraska and Maryland. Now to go on the road and play in the Big Ten, you got to be able to carry your game plan into someone else's home, right? And to be at Purdue, to be in a divisional rival, it's the Cannon Trophy. It's been 1905 is when this baby started, it's the thing that this conference is known for is these trophy games. We have this one and obviously the end of year with Northwestern, and we've really tried to emphasize that as a program, so that's gave us something to kind of focus in on. But the other thing is just the simple pride in playing well on the road, right? We've played on the road one time in Virginia, really didn't play the game that we were looking to play. So I think the rebound from that experience and to take it on the field at Purdue is going to be big.
Yeah, absolutely. Always good to have those rivalry games. And, we've talked kind of, through these segments over the past couple weeks, different aspects of the program. And I know one thing that's changed a lot since I played, and it's a while ago now, but the nutritional aspect, making sure that guys are putting the right things, in their bodies. Who kind of runs that for the football program? What's the philosophy on that?
We hired Jade Brinkoetter, who actually is a Champaign resident. She grew up here in Champaign, went to Illinois, had been involved in a couple different programs in the Big Ten Conference, actually, that really kind of excited us about her coming here. She's been a huge hit with our players. We've transformed a lot of their bodies and really oversees every aspect from in-season, out-of-season, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the snacks in between, so a huge asset to our program. And, to play in this rivalry game against Purdue, right, the actual series at 45, 45, and 6. It's all knotted up, right? And if nutrition is our advantage, right, or if a simple play or a simple technique, I think in today's world of college football, any advantage you can get from nutrition to strength and development to, massage therapists, whatever it is, something that gives your players mentally in their mind an advantage, you got to take advantage of it.
That sounds good. Got to get something to eat now. You're making me hungry talking something healthy. But Coach, appreciate your time, and thank you for stopping by Football 101.
Football 101 with Coach Bret Bielema. Brought to you by Carl, the official health provider of Fighting Illini Athletics.